I've had my car lined up 3 times, and I mean, luckily I have the lifetime alignment at Firestone, so that as I swap parts out, suspension, they can line it right back up for me. But I've had it lined up 3 times, and it keeps wanting to gradually start pulling to the right more again. And I was kind of between it being a front wheel bearing or because it, mileage wise is getting in that area, that zone. I'd already had a rear one to be replaced, but it kind of acts like it's a front wheel because when I gas on it versus brake on it, it changes. It's almost like they're slacking it somewhere, letting one of the front wheels shift a little versus torquing and then braking. You know what I mean? Because they stick outward, right? I mean, physics, it makes sense. So anyway, I got it, and I was like, well, I got these extra ball joints. One of them is an eBay one, whatever. But I had an OEM Subaru one, and I couldn't remember which one I had switched out. But based on the way the car acts, when you let off the gas, it pulls to the right more, or if you brake. But if you gas on it, it's not really all that bad. So I was like, well, maybe the right wheel has got slack in it, either in the ball joint or the tie rod ends are new, so that's out of question. But I said, well, maybe if it's loose, you're braking, it drags and shifts outward and pulls just a little to the right. Okay, and then when you floor it, the torque motion pulls the wheel forward and lines it up right, the way that they did the alignment when they pulled the car in and parked. At least that was my theory. So anyway, went ahead and pulled my ball joint, or tried to, and it was stuck. Evidently somebody used an impact on the bottom threads of the ball joint whenever they replaced it at some point, and pulled the ball joint into the control arm so tight that it wouldn't come out even with the forks. Nothing. Finally had to go get a ball joint press and pop it out. But so I got it out, and I can't really tell. I don't think it's OEM. I think it's a cheap one. But check this out. This is how you know your ball joint is crap. I mean, it's just flopping. You know. So now when I pull on it, there's not really any slack, but it wouldn't have been long at all. So whatever. It's got a brand new Subaru OEM one in it now, and when I get a chance, I'm gonna order another. You can actually get, now I say eBay. You can get brand name parts at the store or at eBay or whatever, OEM stuff. You just gotta look it up, right? So I actually got that Subaru one off eBay, and that's fine. Amazon, whatever. Just try to make sure you use a good brand, whether it's OEM stuff or Moog or something like that, depending on what part it is, of course. But I got my Felpro head gaskets off eBay. They're Felpros. It really doesn't matter where you buy them from. I work at O'Reilly's. I got them off of eBay just because my employee discount had not kicked in yet. Why not? So, anyways, it's something else. Never go cheap on head gaskets. Quality wise, I don't care what you pay for them, but don't go, bad quality wise. That stuff matters. If you're talking nuts and bolts, who cares? But when you're talking about head gaskets, suspension parts, steering parts, wheel bearings, Subaru, Toyota, a lot of your Japanese manufacturers use Koyo bearings. So if you ever need wheel bearings or something major like that, the best place to go, like I said, you can get on eBay and get them. I got my hub bearings and hub assembly off there, and they were Koyo bearings, and I actually got a deal on them. I mean, instead of a couple $100, I got them for like 60, $70 with the hub, with the studs and everything. So, hey, if you know what brand to look for, you can manually type that in, find exactly what you need. Save you a little money. That may help you if you can't get under the car and work on it yourself to save yourself money. You can at least help yourself that way, and then just pay somebody else to do the work for you. So that may help you out a little bit. So anyway, yeah, that's how you can tell if your ball joint is bad, if it flops around like that. The easier way is get a pry bar under it between the bottom of the strut, rather, and control arm or pry on it. So if it wobbles around, or you can set it on the ground and pry, have about that much space between the ground and the tire, and pry on the tire and have somebody look and see if it's shifting right there at the ball joint, side to side, like a bad joint like this. But when you get it out, you'll know, trust me. It looks like this crap right here. And, I mean, it's flopping. So, yeah. It wouldn't have been very long. It's really, really easy to spin with 2 fingers also. So, anyway, I help you out a little bit. So, yeah, short vid. Y'all enjoy. Don't do what I did. Just get a dang press just in case. It took me 2 seconds. Got tough to turn with a ratchet with the impact on it. Pop! Fell out. Been trying to get it out with a fork for 2 days. Between work, borrowing her car to get to work, and coming home at 6, and then messing with it for an hour. I'm just like, whatever, dude. I went over there, I said, get in the car, we're going to O'Reilly's. And I got the press. Popped that sucker right out. So, anyway, have a good one.